What's going on YouTube? Brad here with Fowlers, Farmhouse and more. And Father's Day is right around the corner. And me and the wife have decided that we're going to give our dads each a wooden American flag. I've seen a bunch of people sell them. We've never tried to sell one. I've seen some that go for as high as $600. That's not our goal here. Our goal here is inexpensive, cheap, and quick. So we picked up a couple of these bundles of 1x2 from Lowe's. And I used an app. I googled American flag sizing, typed in the width I want, which I'm going to go with about 37 inches, and it generates a actual pre-measured calculation of what you want to make it, visually appealing. So at 37 inches, we're going to go 19, so that these 1x2s will actually work perfect. And we're going to start cutting them down and glue them up. I may only do half now, just so I can run them through the planer and then do all together at one time. I don't really know what I'm doing, so we're learning together here. All right, we're going to start out. We're going to go ahead and start ripping these boards down to our 37-inch width. So I'm not going to bore you with that. Prepare for it. Fast forward. You notice I spin my boards around a lot. That's because I like to keep my saw blade on my right hand, I'm right-handed, and blade safety is very important. They don't call me tiptoe for nothing. Still, we'll get into that at a later video. Batched out, we'll start the glue up. All right, now we got our bar clamps out. We're gonna glue 8 panels first because I got a 13-inch planer, so at 8, it's about 12 inches that I can fit that through the planer, and then I'll do the other 5 because 8 and 5 is 13 for 13 stars. You know the gist. So that's what we're gonna do. We're going to go ahead and glue that up. All right, while we let that glue dry, it's 316 time. All right, now as you can see here, both of our panels are dry. We did 1.8, 1.5. We did that just so we can fit through our planer. So we're gonna run it through the planer, If you're not going to use the planer, then just go ahead and put them all together and start sanding, but we're cheating, so let's run the planer. All right, now that both the panels are out of the planer, we're just gonna do our final glue up. We probably could have ran them through the planer a few more times, really shot for a real perfect finish, but I wanted these to be kind of rough, rustic look. And this isn't a sell, we're not selling it. It's just for a Father's Day gift, and we're gonna see how these turn out. And in the future, if we need to make tweaks, we can always do that.
I'm sure my husband has let it be known in the beginning of the video that we are doing flags for our fathers for Father's Day. I went ahead and taped off sections of the flag. So this part I will do navy blue, and then the ones that are blue that are taped off right now will be white, and the ones that are taped off will be red. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing this with the red.
Well, you know you got an awesome wife when you come home from work and she's already got the entire flag painted. And now she's in here working trying to find the decal for the stars.
Now that I have laid my stencil on, I'm going to take my brush and my Mod Podge and put over the stencil. So that way when I paint, the paint doesn't bleed through. Or hopefully won't bleed through. My Mod Podge has dried, so now I've got my paint ready and my paintbrush, and I'm going to start painting or continue painting. Now that I have painted all 50 stars, I'm going to peel the stencil off. There you go.
After all the paint dried on the front side, I went ahead and flipped it over, and I cut a couple of vertical strips, and I just tacked into the back just to give it a little more structural integrity. And I just painted it a solid black, you know, because it's going to be up against the wall. Nobody should ever see it anyway. After that was done, we went over and we sprayed it with a coat of just a spray lacquer. And this is our final product. A couple things I learned, you know, like I said, this was a free project. We didn't sell it. This is actually a gift. So if I do it again, I would definitely go back and use hardwood, because I did have a little bit of trouble with some of this soft pine. So definitely would go with hardwood. So if you're watching this and you want to make your own, do it probably exactly like I did, just use a hardwood. And you'll probably have pretty good results. Alright, so if you like that video, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it.